Unfortunately, we all know someone who's affected by breast cancer, but we got some valuable information that's going to point you in the right direction and hopefully inspire you. I introduce you to two fabulous women right now. We have got Don't Be a Chump, Check for Lumps. We're talking about the Wig Out Gala. This is Jamie Goldman, Marseille. I got it right. Nice to have you on the show.
Thank you. Good morning.
This is fantastic. We're going to get to your story in just a bit because I'm excited to talk to you. And we also got Holly Rose here, who's the founder of Don't Be a Chump, Check for a Lump. How you doing today?
Good, good. Thank you for having us.
No, this is fantastic. It's always nice to meet people who are doing amazing things because sometimes we get caught up in our own little world and then you read something about someone like yourself, Jamie, who's gone above and beyond and you're like, I need to push a little harder. So before we get to you, Jamie, I want you to tell us, Holly, a little bit about this because we're talking about the 8th annual Wig Out Gala. So how did it all get started and what's changed now that you're in 8th one?
We started after I went through breast cancer 9 years ago, and I had this amazing community supporting me.
Good.
And after I went through treatment, just realized I want to do something to give back. So reminding other women, do your self-exams, do your mammograms, it saves lives.
Right.
And then we took it a step further and we started our wig program to provide free wigs for breast cancer patients, and now diving into mammograms and treatment. So
This is fantastic. So you're doing the whole gamut. You know, you're helping them look good but also feel good and keep themselves on point with getting things checked out.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for the work you're doing.
Thank you.
Well, Jamie, I want people to know a little bit about you because I checked out your website and I have to tell you it's very inspirational. First and foremost, up and running from tragedy to triumph. Your family picture is fantastic. There's no sadness at all. You guys are full of love and happiness and you look very content, which is fantastic because you're a double amputee and you're also a breast cancer survivor. I mean, you've really run through the gamut here of things that could have brought your life down, but you're smiling and you have a wonderful story to share. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, thank you. I look at my life as I'm very blessed to wake up each morning and put my legs on.
Nice.
You gotta have humor.
You do.
You know? And I even tease my kids sometimes, like, hey, mommy's doing this, and oh, will you grab my leg for me? Hey, you're never gonna hear that from anyone else again.
This is so true.
And, you know, I do. My life was saved here in the state of Arizona 30 years ago from, I was driving home from a ski trip, and we wound up getting, taking a wrong turn, and we got trapped in our car, and we lived in our car for 11 days.
Wow.
And by the time we were found on January 2nd, 1988, we had frostbite on all our extremities. And everything came back but my feet. So at 19 years old, I had to sign the paperwork to agree to lead my life as a double amputee. But at that time, the doctors promised me I would get married, I would have kids, I could wear high heels, I could go dancing, and I could go skiing and go back to school. And those were the most important questions. And looking back 30 years ago and now being a 2-time breast cancer survivor, we just don't know what tomorrow is going to bring.
You don't.
And I've definitely had some pitfalls along my journey. And that's what, like Holly said, you use your community, your family, your friends, and you know, and you get that tough love from everyone around you, and you got to wake up and make today better than it was yesterday.
Fantastic.
And that's what I try and do each day.
I love it. I love
you.
it. It's just so motivating, and it makes you feel like, hey, if you were having a bad day, you tune in to Arizona Daily Mix, and now you got uplifted.
Exactly.
This is great. We're going to talk about you because you're being awarded at this gala.
Yes.
This is the Wig Out Gala. So tell us what this award is going to be for and what the purpose it serves.
A warrior with hope. She is just the biggest inspiration going through her own personal battle and then battle with breast cancer. And I think she provides inspiration to all breast cancer survivors and everyone in general. It just uplifts you. So we want to honor her. We made the connection at the Phoenix Fashion Week Fashionably Pink event, and she inspired me, and I thought we need to share her with our whole community.
Sharing that story, it's going to be on May 12th, and we're going to have a link on our website. It's checkforalump.org. You want to learn more about Jamie as well. You have a website as well that we can have people go to.
It's iamjamie.com, iamjami.com.
What are women saying to you? Because I'm sure you've spoken a lot and people are so moved by your story. So what's the one thing that's that connection that you hear from women?
Just like you talked about earlier, is what makes you happy? How do you want to thrive in the world? Not just only survive, but thrive. And I love what you said, because I walk around my house when there's little arguments, and you know, we all have that in our life, and I'm a kindergarten teacher, so I also have that. And I always want to choose happiness. Because I believe when you exude that happiness and that love into the world, it comes back to you tenfold.
It does.
And I've learned so much about myself on this cancer journey, and it's not a death sentence. I think that's one of my big goals going through this, is I don't want people to be fearful of that word. It's just another chronic illness that you have to find the tools in your toolbox, how to handle it, and to go forward and persevere in life.
And persevere she has done. Again, this is Jamie. This is Holly. Thank you guys so much. Congratulations on being honored. You deserve it.
Thank you so
much. You
much.
are just a shining light. And I'm so happy that she was here on Arizona Daily Mix. See, your day is off to a better start already. Happy Tuesday.